smoking, Gordon?
Yes, a Redwood. It's a vigorous cigarette that 9 out of 10 physicians recommend. All American. For a many...
Come check out the new vehicle on the podium. You can win it with just a spin on the lucky wheel. Upgrade your wardrobe and finally become the person you believe yourself to be. Stop by the Casino store and treat yourself.
Hi there! Good luck.
You guys are going to the final. Ciao for now.
Nice to have you joining us, sir. Bets, please. Are we doing this or what? And that closes out the bets. Let's begin. And red 34. Have another go? Let's get those bets in. Bets are closed. Good luck. $13. You want to go again? Time for bets, please. on black 10. Shall we go again? Here's a red 18. Got a 5. Red 25. All right, red 36. settled on red 1. Red 16.
Pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good!
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And a one-game homestand for the Warriors as Golden State will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and they just looked sort of lost out there lately. They're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an All-NBA team.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. It's a three-point game. Green, the screen. Poole, no good. Inside, trying to find Green. He's got it now.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Pass to Looney. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Thompson. The kick out to Poole. Wiggins surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Looney. And he dunks it down.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
And it's the Warriors' ball. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season. And here's Poole for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Thompson, no good. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries. It is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court.
I love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There had to have been a lot of questions with over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals, so we're going to see a more confident Klay this year.
Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Poole. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And it's Green missing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Poole. Wiggins left side. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Kuminga. And here's Poole for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Off target at the rim.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. Here's the 3. Good D by Johnson. Warriors trail by 7. Poked away. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Poole. Great D that time from Green. Thompson outside. Over Wiggins. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. That's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
No good on that one. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Warriors trailed by 7. Pass to Baldwin. Now Thompson. They set the screen. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Shoots it up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Baldwin. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Now here's DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but To me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
Warriors trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And no lack of confidence from Jordan Poole on a floater like that.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's DiVincenzo. Cool with it. Just 5 on the clock. There's the screen. Tries again. That one misses.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Looney. Out to Thompson. Shoots the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Baldwin can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. Back to Thompson. 1:22 left in the second quarter. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Baldwin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
Yeah, for this team, nothing can go right, and it's affecting their mental. I mean, not much swagger in that locker room right now. They need a signature win to turn the tide.
Pass to Paul. And here's Booker for three. No luck on that one.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Paul with the bucket.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Now here's Hield. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. The shot by Duarte, no good. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Nesmith. Here's Duarte. Oh, deflected. Paul with a steal. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Whenever CP3 gets his hands on the ball, you know he's going to turn it up court right away. He loves initiating the break.
Outside Hield. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Paul. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Here's Booker. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. And at this point, we're just about halfway through the season. Some teams, Clark, playing great basketball right now.
And the real challenge is to maintain that if you're one of those teams, to continue to play at a high level, to continue to trust and put in the work to perform.
Outside Paul. Outside Craig. Hayden with a screen. Here's a three from Paul. The three. Drills it from deep.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Here's Halliburton. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Hield on the wing. Shot to end the cold streak. They get it again. Lays out. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Nesmith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Indiana trailing here. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Paul. Here's Craig. Second chance shot. The rebound by Turner.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Hield. And it's Lee with the rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
A minute 9 left in the opening quarter. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
On target from range.
And such an efficient long-range shooter, Mathurin could emerge as a strong 3-and-D wing as early as his rookie year. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Nembhard. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
And a good job following the play by Mathurin. Effort like that will always be well rewarded.
Down low. Lee. Missed inside. Poke loose. Paul with a steal. Here's Lee. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Spins. Pass to Mathurin. Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Jackson. McConnell outside. Clock at 6. It's Duarte on the wing. Hits the three-pointer. Duarte's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc. Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Oh, got that one up quick. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Knocks down the triple.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Pass to Biyombo. Lee on the wing. No good on the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Warren with the ball. Outside Paul. Back to Warren. Here's Lee. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Timeout called, the Pacers. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Nesmith. Pass to Duarte. Inside. Halliburton outside. To the wing on the left. The three ball. The Suns clear it. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But, Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Indiana trailing here. The three. The Pacers again can't hit. 1:57 left in the first half. Counted from distance. Booker's got 10 points.
That's his third three-pointer now after hitting none in the opening period.
Here's Hield. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Tries yet again, and he lays it up and in.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. And so here's Phoenix. 10-point lead. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Here's Okogie. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
.58 seconds left to play in the first half. They get it back. It's tipped.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
And it's Hield missing.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And it seems like every win they string together, this group gets tougher and tougher to beat. Playing beautiful basketball here of late.
There are a lot of things going on besides their execution as this group seems to be coming together.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the dunk by Embiid.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
Now Butler. It's good.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Now here's Embiid. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Left side Lowry. Outside for Martin. They set the pick. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
But Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Harden bounce pass. It's stolen by Lowry. Outside, Hero. Good D by Embiid.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Embiid the screen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Miami shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Tucker can't get it to go.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Over to the left wing. Here's Adebayo. lays it up off the glass. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Harden. The shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
Down low, Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam, taking contact, bam, bam.
And that one's good, Maxey. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Outside, Martin. Back to Lowry. Cutting the screen. Lowry with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Harden outside. Back to Harris. Harris draws the double. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And that's now 10 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
The 76ers trail to the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And, guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Outside, Martin launches it, and Embiid pulls it down.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Harden looking it over to the middle, and Embiid throws it down.
Oof, what a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Outside, Martin. Here's the screen. No good. Some solid defense from Maxey. And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Pass to Harris. Here's Maxey. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way. Right side, Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here's Embiid. Great D that time from Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Vincent. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Well, not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Aston Yang. Milton with it. Here's McDaniels. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Now Martin. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Oladipo. The kick outside to Butler. Tries again. Into the lane. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat out front. They're up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the wing, Milton. Aston Yang. Milton with the ball. Now Dedmon. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and that I can recall. Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Dedmon. Here's Milton. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. Here's Vincent. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Melton. Pass to Milton. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Niang. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Second shot opportunity. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. McDaniels with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
And Lowry gets double-teamed. Buries the long-range jumper. Heroes got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And here's Milton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And he converts the layup. Milton's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Over in the corner, Hero. Outside Lowry. The tray. Can't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Melton, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. Butler on the wing. Right side Hero. Dedmon with the block.
Well, some more of the reach effect of Dedmon. The way he times that one. Impressive shot blocking ability.
Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Milton. Pass to McDaniels. Got a piece of it. Niang. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. .110 left in the third quarter. Lowry looking around. Drills the three-pointer. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Right wing. Tucker. And it's off from three-point range. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Down low. Here's Robinson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 16 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Left side, Hero. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Heat. They finish off the third quarter with a And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Harden. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pass to Oladipo. Strus with it. The kick out to Oladipo. Fires for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trailed by 11. Harden up top. In the corner, it's Harris. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Vincent. Trying to find Strus, and he gets it to him. Harden outside. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Here's Lowry, and the layup's good off the glass. Lowry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
Back to Embiid. Out to Harris. It's up a three. And the three ball is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now Lowry to the left wing. Pass to Vincent. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Embiid. Outside, Maxey. And here's Harris from the arc. The Heat leading by 11. Lowry with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Adebayo the screen. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this is exactly how you break down the defense with a really good ball handler, as Kyle is just manipulating them right now.
Eventually, Vincent won the G League's Most Improved Player award.
Well, there were signs that he was league ready, so he rightfully got the call up. And in the first few instances where Gabe Vincent stepped on an NBA floor, he took that confidence with him and now is producing at an NBA level.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. Count it. And the Heat lead by 17.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing. Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Miami.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Adebayo. The layup off target. It's stolen by Lowry. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Timeout called, the Heat. They lead by 17. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. On defense, Philadelphia. 17-point game. Here's Butler. Gets a very good look and converts.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Embiid the screen. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that
This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Here's Levine. Back to Caruso. Pass to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Randall pulls down the board. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution. Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Whoa!
Wow!
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow! Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Brunson misses. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Levine gets the bucket.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Here's Brunson. No good off the back of the rim.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Levine can't hit. And here's New York now. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Levine. Drummond up top. The three from DeRozan. Hart pulls it in. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Oh, DeRozan with the block.
The experience of DeRozan, a step ahead of the shooter.
They get it back. Here's Drummond. Banked it in off the glass.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. Here's Brunson. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Chicago making some changes. And so here is Chicago. Dragic up top. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Jones' shot is good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Now here's Randall. They trail by 7. Kicks it out to Barrett. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
A minute 15 left in the opening quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
2020 wasn't kind to many people, but it was a great year for Derrick Jones Jr., winning the dunk contest, then playing in the finals in the bubble with the Heat.
Well, the best moment in 2020 for Derrick Jones Jr., Richard, the offseason, getting paid.
Yeah, Derrick signing a 2-year, $19 million deal. An incredible accomplishment when you consider Jones Jr. went undrafted. He was a two-way guy and played a lot in the G League.
Now here's Brunson. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. 5 on the clock. Barrett. Oh, and Bradley with a block. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Nice move. And the basket by Dragic.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent. No question who's in control of the board so far.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls out in front, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago? RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave.
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. Just absolutely electric in the open floor. Levine with the bucket.
Pass to Barrett. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Drummond with the screen. Levine way outside. The offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And Drummond with the lay-in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Graham.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor, solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
And he's good on the second. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Here's LaVine for 3. And that doesn't go either for LaVine. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break. On the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
And the Bulls making a change here. Well, Levine is certainly one of the more prolific scorers, Richard.
Yeah, his shooting has put him in the top 20 scorers in this league in back-to-back seasons. With more on the way, I'm pretty sure. He makes it just look so easy, just effortless sometimes. It's just like he's doing his job.
Shot by Levine, no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Grimes. To the inside. Sims.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Inside. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Chicago leading. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Sims. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Let's go with a three. Ooh, Levine with another miss. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And there's a pick. To the left wing. Here's Grimes. And that misses. That would have put him up. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Jones. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Outside White. Bulls keep it alive. The kick out to Williams. Outside White. Outside Williams. From the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Rose. Jones with the block.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Williams' shot is good.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Quickly outside. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
He hits the second from the line.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Outside Fournier. They set the screen. Hart from long range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back after this word. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. New York trailing. Rose outside. Pass to Fournier. Quickly from outside. DeRozan with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Levine. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes, shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Fournier with the bucket.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Rose right side. Puts it up. Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Caruso. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And here's New York now. Trailing by 8. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Pass to Grimes. Randall on the screen. Clock at 4. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Picked by Vucevic. To the left side wing. Now Caruso. Back to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Outside Brunson. Here he goes. The 3. Grimes' shot is off. Chicago leading. Pass to Dosunmu. Down low. .149 left in the 3rd. The 3 from DeRozan. Back to Dosunmu. Launches the 3. Kicks it to DeRozan. Caruso with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Picked by Vucevic. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Over Hart. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot misses, and it's Chicago the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. So it's Chicago now, leading by 5. Pass to Williams. Doubled by Hart. Back to Dosunmu. There's the triple. The shot no good.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Jones misses.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And the Knicks with the possession here. It's a 5-point game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
It's stolen by Hart. That free throw good from Brunson. Here's Brunson. 15 points in the game. Outside Hart. This for the tie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the second free throw is good. Outside, Williams. He got it up. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
It's still 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Here's Chicago now. 3-point lead. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Randall. Now here's Quickly. Pass to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Puts the move on. Nice jump shot.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And here's White. Back to Levine. DeRozan for 3. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Crosses over. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
And here's Caruso outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Grimes. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls? The three, Barrett. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
It's Barrett on the wing. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. Randall outside. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Bulls.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Levine. Levine draws the double to the wing, right side. Pass to Vucevic. The three is up. The offensive rebound. Back to DeRozan. Another shot. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Outside Barrett. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 4. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Allie, thank you. And there it is for him.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Shot's good by Hart. And now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Wow! Drummond's able to sink it at the biggest possible moment.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Brunson with it. Caruso covers.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Inside. Here's Drummond.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
As a leader on this team, Levine is used to these moments, not letting the spotlight overwhelm him.
Timeout called, the Bulls. They're ahead by 3. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. The Knicks making a switch here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Chicago with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. To the middle. Here's Randall. Yes!
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Chicago calls timeout. They're on top by 2. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish.